Ohayo, my name is Minami Toku and welcome to a game called Doki Literature Club. I must warn you, I know some things about the game. I saw like MadPad's theories and stuff, but I don't know much about the story, how you get there. So I thought I would play it. I also know that I would eventually need to bring up the game's files, so you can see those then there, if everything's ready. And I hope I set everything up right, so that everything's capturing and whatnot. So, without further ado, let's jump in the game. And also, why I didn't play this before, because too cute. But then I came to know that there's something else going on in the background, and I'm curious about that, and not about that cute dating sim or whatever. Please enter your name. Let's call ourselves Minato. For an appropriate name for probably Japanese character. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Well, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Yeah, however, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Cool. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Minato. Well, I was actually thinking about that. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh, by the way, Minato, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested. Sorry, wrong voice. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That sounds a lot like me. Well, games and anything Japan related. And other stuff. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Ooh, I can tell that this girl's caring for us. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oh god. A NEET. What does its abbreviation stand for? Not in education, employment, or training. I think that was it. So basically, you're unemployed and you stick around at home and just do nothing. Well, except spend your parents' money and whatnot. That's basically neat. You trust me, right? I don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? No, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. You can't look inside of her head, so you also don't know what's going on inside there. Ooh, a classroom. Well, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Wow, you have a great ability to just zoom out, or to just be interested in stuff and it goes by so fast. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Yep. Also, don't students in Japan actually clean like the whole thing by themselves? So nothing of that is going on here, but well, it's a game. It's not real life. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. So you're admitting that you like join a club to be more social, and you want us to do the same. Okay. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Minnie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Oh, cool. I mean, it's literature club, so manga are books too, and books are literature, right? So you could fit in there, I guess. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Whee! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Oh, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh good gosh, all those voices I have to make up now. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Minato, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Well, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Minato. Monika smiles sweetly. We know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Also, what's going on with the skirt down here? Nice way to cover it up, developers. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come, sit down, Minato. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Those must look really, really cute, but are they good? The biscuits are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Oh, maybe. But not for you, no, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Okay, from that, I already can tell that those girls like me. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. While tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Oh, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stall of the politics around the major club. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe? I'm not quite sure. But why didn't she ask us then? Because we were in the same class and all. And how the heck did she even find those three? Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if we can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Minato, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Why do you have so long lines, Yuri? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Minato? Since when did we join? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and... I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Minato... I'm defenseless against these girls. Seems like it. They're all staring at you with puppy eyes. That's hard to, object to those. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Whee! Yes, I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just come for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem and to bring to the next club meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Minato, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Actually, when I was in Japan, I took a poem class. And we had to write a poem each week or once every 2 weeks. And we also went to a park together to write different poems in nature. That was a really fun experience. But I first felt really anxious, sharing something you write. And a poem is like a condensed form of what you want to express. So first of all, it's really hard to write a good one, and second of all, like Yuri said, it's sometimes hard to share. Hey, Minato, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh, that's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so this is how we date in this thing. Does anything happen if I just hover? Hello? Do they? I guess those just move randomly. So, Valentine, determination, ooh, I like that one. Smiles, secretive, meager, starscape, swimsuit, vowel, marshmallow, scars. Determinations. Yep, because I like Undertale. Oh, Yuri likes that one. Lazy, brief. Well, hey, wait, where's Monica here? I see Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori. What about Monica? Don't we need to impress her? Lazy, brave, passion, proud, skirt, rainbow, fantasy, existence, headphones, incongruent. So, determination, passion, rainbow, lazy. I mean, in case of suns, yeah. Headphones. Yeah, let's go with lazy. Doki doki. It's like the sound of the heart pounding. So if you're excited, you can also refer to it as doki doki. The last one, together, embrace, perfect, bubbles, vibrant, essence, sensation, giggle, meltdown. Together. And I'm not quite sure if I did this well. I mean, I thought of Undertale and Sans because that's just what came to my mind, and I just picked words randomly. But I guess you should impress one of these girls, so maybe objective failed, but let's see what we get here. Oh, we just skip ahead. So, hi again, Minato. So I guess this is the next day. So I think this is a good place to end this episode. So far, I don't really know what I should think of the game. Well, it's a visual novel with dating sim in there, but the tags on Steam are like horror and psychological and whatnot. So also there, before when you start the game, you had to agree like that you play this at your own risk because there's some disturbing stuff waiting in this game. So yeah, if this game might not be for you, I should have probably said this at the beginning, but there's still a good way to stop here if you're sensitive to such stuff. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm looking forward to see how that poem turned out to be. I haven't really found or seen a pattern in those words. I have no idea. But yeah, let's see in the next episode how this turns out. So thanks everybody so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay true to yourselves.